Okay, y'all, you already know what it is, and we back inside the Trail Count podcast, and it is your boy, the handsome heel himself, Big Ticket Trail, broadcasting to you guys live from Los Angeles, and I got my man's back in the studio tonight. I got my boy Derek out there in ATL. Hey, man, what's going on? And you already know we got a lot to cover, but first, obviously, as usual, we just had Monday Night Raw. But hey, man, before we even do any of that, bro, we got to jump into the fallout from the NBA Finals. And of course, with you being the sports expert, the basketball king himself, I'm going to let you lead the way. But, man, just go ahead. Just go ahead. I'm going to let you have it, bro. Go ahead. What you got, bro? You know, already know. Knicks, the NBA champions. What you got, bro?
I thought I would never live to see the day that New York would win an NBA championship. I'm going to just call a spade a spade. That was a stimulus package worse than LeBron James got 10 years ago when he dethroned the 73-win Golden State Warriors. I'm going to just say it.
Hey.
A 53-year drought ended, and yet nobody can react to it that actually did it. They can't believe it happened.
Dude, there's people that's not even alive that was waiting for this.
Okay, so 1970 and 1973. Those that were born in the 70s were alive when that happened. Ronald Reagan was president, okay? Now, 53 years later, Trump is president, and we've seen more historical stuff happen before the Knicks won this championship. We've seen a black president. We've seen a lot of social chaos, and now we got Trump again. Trump is president again. So a lot has happened in 50 years.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but speaking for social chaos, man, listen, what's hitting headlines right now, I don't even want to take away from the championship, but I mean, it's just, this thing has gone viral and has been almost as big as the championship. Obviously, we knew about this going into the finals. We knew about the Knicks, the crazy Knicks fans, destroying the city. Pretty much everything that was predicted to happen when it comes to that. But what's really making headlines is a lot of the violence that has been going on. The fans fighting each other. Game 5 being one of the most famous and viral right now on the internet, right? Especially one Spurs fan who is actually from Philly, and that was crazy. He's from Philly, but Game 5, and this dude I'm talking about built like an absolute unit, an absolute tank. He's in this video and he's like bowling through people. He's fighting like it's like one against like 50 other Knicks fans or whatever. There's a few videos going around. One video is one of the videos that I helped make famous. By accident, I would say, on my Instagram. I wouldn't say by accident. I was doing a reaction video to this fight, and I really didn't think much of it. I posted it, like I was telling you before we started the show. And that video is now going for 3.6 million likes. It's gone ultra viral. It has gained me over 1,000 followers. So shout out to him, putting the boy on the map. But this guy was like one against. You got to watch it. So for all y'all who don't know, go to my page, DTrailPina on Instagram. You check that video out. You'll see what I'm talking about. This guy's going. He's fighting like 100 people. It's got to be 100 people. Like he's going through. And then, like, what it is, you got the kids. Some people are arguing and saying that, a few things. They're saying that, it was in San Antonio and he wouldn't go to New York and do all that. Honestly, I would think he would go to New York and do just that. Now, what the reaction would be, I don't know. Then some of the other arguments was that the fact that he only got away with that because they was inside the arena and people already paid a bunch of money, so ain't nobody really trying to do much. I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about. Even if it's inside the arena, there was hands being thrown. So you done already did too much after you done got physical, because just getting physical or even causing a commotion is enough to get kicked out the arena. So I don't even understand that one. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
Then
the
you have
second
people.
one. That was the
Yeah.
second one of the series. I don't know if you remember the very first game. Somebody randomly gets on the court, gets a selfie with Wembanyama, and he gets a lifetime ban now.
Well, that was a harmless thing though. Like that was harmless. Like he wasn't trying to hurt nobody. He was just trying to get attention or do something crazy or whatever. And yeah, he deserved to get the lifetime ban. But I'm talking about like the fights. But you're right though. But the fight, this right here, but game 5, like, and then also, but no, you right though about that kid though. You right. But see, he wasn't trying to do nothing too crazy. But my only thing about the kid, I'll step on that real quick. My thing about him is, even though he wasn't trying to hurt nobody, I guess that kind of pissed me off a little bit because of the fact that you don't know what he could have been on. He could have had like a knife. Well, I don't know if he's gonna have a knife. I'm pretty sure they did like security checks, but I'm saying he could have had anything. He could have. We don't know what his intention was until he got there. And then the fact that he got to the players before security even did, I didn't like that. I felt like, but like somebody was saying, like he was already sitting courtside or whatever, like he wasn't that far away. But that's my thing. Just because somebody's courtside doesn't mean you don't like watch them. Like I feel like people sitting courtside got way too much trust. At any time somebody could do something crazy, and because y'all like, oh, I ain't worrying about him because he courtside. That ain't got nothing to do with it. You treat him just like you treat the people up in the 300 level. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because he might have to do something, and he's so quick. I mean, really, those are the most dangerous people on the court because they so close. I'm gonna watch them closely because they only got a few seconds to get out of that seat and get to this court because they right here.
And the fact that they were delayed in reaction is like, what the hell is wrong with y'all?
That's because they didn't know how to react because it happened so quick, and that's what I'm saying. It's so quick, and because they not really expecting that from somebody like that. Like at the court side, they looking up in the crowd, looking around. They not looking down here, so it's so quick. Like they brains having time to compute all this. That's what's going on. But I mean, they got to him and got him up out of there. And like I said, he wasn't trying to do nothing too crazy. But again, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
right.
So, but like I was saying though about this game 5 though, this is different, right? And then the third excuse they making about it, because I mean he beat up. I mean, if you watch the video, he must have beat up like. I mean, and he didn't like jump on nobody because what it was is it's a crowd of people. Like you got to watch the video because it's a crowd of people surrounding him trying to like. I mean, this is a big dude. This is a big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. I saw that people just trying to gangbang him because he's a Spurs fan.
Yeah. So
he wasn't.
dude, this is a big dude.
He wasn't
right?
the only one that they tried to jump.
Yeah. So this is a big dude. This is a big dude. So he's fighting like all these people. He got people behind him trying. Like one dude, they was fighting. At first, face to face, and he knocked the dude down or punched him or whatever. And then he turned to go fight somebody else. When he turned to go fight somebody else, the dude that he punched he smacked him in the back of the head and he ran away. Because this dude was so big, people was having to sneak up behind him and to the side and get cheap shots on my guy. That's what was tripping me out about the whole thing, bro. But you got to watch the video on my page, man. But anyways, this video went viral. His name is Wallace. I got to look his name up again, but Wallace. But I mean, if y'all go on my page, his Instagram, he's actually tagged. He's tagged in that video. So, but his name is Wallace. But this dude, he's gotten popular over the internet. I mean, he put me on. Like I said, this video gained me 1,000 followers, 1,000 new followers to my account overnight. That one video, like I said, 3.6 million views. Your boy is in the house. I don't even know what to do with all these people. You know what I mean? I'm saying, I was like, this is crazy. I didn't expect that kind of reaction, from Instagram. But and with the content stuff, it's back to what I always say, and what I've always believed in is that people will say, oh, I'm posting, it's not working, this ain't working, whatever. Keep posting, because you never know when you're gonna be that person that get that viral moment, and that's all it takes is that one viral moment that's gonna put you on, and like my boy Booker T be saying, strap a rocket to your back, and you go straight to the moon. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Hey,
and look, we got Jules Bell, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, from the archives coming up in here, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I ain't think he's ever coming back. You know what I'm saying? I was getting ready to hang his jerseys up in the rafter Hall of Fame. put him in the Trail Count Hall of Fame class. What's going on though out there from AZ, man? What's going on, bro?
Oh, no. It's been a crazy. What can I say? A crazy wrestling journey that we've been on here for the last couple of weeks, months here. I'm just trying to wonder too on this. A lot of things going on. CM Punk situation, as y'all know, going on too as well. That whole
We're gonna jump on CM Punk. We're gonna jump on him.
The whole bloodline thing, of course, going on.
Yeah, we was just talking about the NBA finals. You watched the NBA finals? You watched the finals?
NBA finals, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're talking about all these fights that's going on. You got to watch that fight I was talking about. You got to watch the fight. You watch the fight on
that White House fight.
Well, no, that too.
No, not
yeah,
the White House fight, bro. There was a fight. No, there was a fight.
250, bro. They tripping me out, bro. They coming out the Oval Office. They was tripping me out. I'm glad you brought that up. But we was going into that. We was going into that next. Before we do that though, I want to backtrack one more time. So about this NBA though, let's talk. I want to talk about real quick about the Spurs real quick, because now you had Wemby. Wemby. He played a good series. I just feel like number one, Wemby got to put on some more muscle. You know what I mean?
Does.
But
he needs.
My thing about it.
He needs more protection, so to speak. He needs more protection. He needs a rough rider to back him up.
But my thing about it is that you have people like fans or whatever, or so-called fan, whatever, getting on the internet talking about. And I mean, it's one thing. Two things can be true. And why I'm gonna say that two things is like, number one is true. Like, yes, he played a great series. Or number one, he needs to put on some muscle so he don't be getting bullied down there on the court. But the second thing that is true is that some of these people that's hopping on the internet talking about, oh, women need to get up in the gym. He need to get some muscle. Motherfucker, you need to get in the damn gym, because some overweight neckbeard marks coming on the internet telling somebody they need to get up, telling a pro NBA player, telling him he need to be in the gym. A lot of y'all ain't even in the gym. A lot of y'all ain't seen the gym a day in your life and can't even get off the couch. You're trying to tell somebody you need to get in the damn gym. So the second thing is coming from the wrong damn messenger. But it's true.
No, listen. Chet Holmgren the same way. Wemby bullied Chet Holmgren where he didn't want to guard him in the playoff series to get to the NBA Finals. Him too. He got to hit the weight, because you got to get your heart back for how Wemby treated you like a stepchild. So yeah, I agree.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then Wemby got mad and threw a fit because he was up in the press conference. And well, I don't think he threw a fit, but the thing is, I mean, he was upset. I mean, you just lost the NBA Finals, and he was upset. So he was like, you know what, forget this. He got up and walked off, and then he said, and Wemby walked off the press conference, and he said, you know what, I see y'all never. You know what I'm saying? But see, people say that he was crying, but see, that went over everybody's head. Because what he really mean when he say I'll see y'all never, and I made a video about it, because when he say I'll see y'all never, what he really saying is, hey, look, yeah, I lost, but guess what though? I'm about to leave out of here, I'm about to hop in the car. I'm about to go to my my penthouse or whatever he got, my mansion. I'm a millionaire. I ain't gonna see y'all broke asses never, nowhere. I ain't gonna see you never. I'm about to go on vacation to an island somewhere, sipping on something that you can't afford or pronounce. See y'all never. Y'all can't even stay in the same room as me. That's what he called everybody in that room broke and left and walked off. That's what really happened.
As a matter of fact, Kendrick Perkins, Big Perk from ESPN, said he loved the way that was handled because he tired of seeing people jersey swapping, high fiving after getting your butt kicked during the game. Man, nah, show that you angry and all this other stuff. So kudos to Wemby for being a young old school OG.
Yeah, right. Because back in the day that's how it was. And you right with the jersey swapping and all. What are we doing? It's one thing during the regular season. Okay, we playing 80 something games or whatever it is, and it's like in the middle of the beginning. And I'm gonna go ahead, even in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? It's like week 3. Obviously, you still want to win every game, but you're not gonna win every game, right? But you want to win every
Right.
game. But the thing is, okay, cool. It's week 3. I'm gonna go ahead and get a signed jersey from so and so, whatever. I'm gonna get them one of mine. Like, okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. But man, we in the NBA final. This is the championship. Ain't nobody friends with nobody. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So yeah. So I thought it was funny, but everybody's like, oh, he crying or whatever. Nah. I mean, yeah, he probably upset. I mean, I know he upset. Obviously, he's upset. But the bigger picture, he called y'all broke and walked out of there. That's what he did. He said, I'll see y'all never, because I'm not gonna be in the same room with you. We not even in the same conversation. I'm the superstar here. You just some random press conference dude. And I'm up in here covering the show. That's the energy he gave. But see, people miss that. People miss that part. But anyway,
The fact that he shows emotion, I
yeah,
love it, bruh. Give us that you care. That's what's missing. Him and Ant-Man are like two of the future faces of the league that care that they lose a game.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, they're gonna be back, bro. But let's jump into it, man. I done lost. Oh no, here we go. Hey, man. Of course, like I just said, we finished up with Monday Night Raw, man. So real quick, I know y'all waiting on that. So we had to open up with that NBA real quick. I had to talk about that. But like I said, go watch that video. Go check me out at Detroit Peanut. But hey, look, Monday Night Raw, man. Opening segment. You had the OTC coming out here. You know what I'm saying, with the new bloodline. And I say the new bloodline because even though you got, it's kind of like the same members, it's a new flow to it. You know what I mean? It's new flow to it.
Yep.
So coming out there doing this thing, in Roman Reigns fashion, like only Roman Reigns can do. He acknowledges Jimmy Uso, acknowledges everybody up in there, but then it still seems to be a little bit of friction between, and obviously with Jacob Fatu, because of the fact that we know that obviously Jacob Fatu originally set out to take Roman off the throne, to take the Ula Fowler, to take over, and that obviously did not happen. That ended up with Jacob Fatu losing and being forced to join the bloodline, which was really never part of his plan. But he was a man of his word and stayed on par with it and did that. Then fast forward to tonight, we see Roman Reigns actually gifting Jacob Fatu this new Ula Fala. It's like like a different type. It's a whole different new Ula Fala. You gotta go check it out if you haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? I know they gonna see, and see they done got real slick because TKO done dropped the new Ula Fala on us. Now that thing gonna be on the shop zone. They gonna put it on the shop zone. I was like, what is this? He done pulled out his pocket trying to pull out some merch on the slick. They slick about that merch, but I guarantee you that Ula Fala gonna be out. You know what I mean? And then cause it's different. It's like a gold, like a not gold, but it's like a wooden, right? Like a wooden. It's a new. It's not like the red one. It's a different
Okay.
Ula Fala that he put around his neck. And if you haven't seen it, you gotta go watch Raw. But it's a brand new Ula Fala that came out. So now Jacob Fatu leaving the ring with this thing, and I forgot his name, but they always doing advertisements and stuff. So they had the Netflix comedian or whoever he was that was there in the front row, sitting there. What's
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
I saw he gapping everybody up, and then
Yeah. So
he touches
he's making
the
the
Uber
mistake.
father
Right, he make the mistake of touching that thing, and that's
and
set
got his
off
ass
Jacob
kicked.
Fatu. So Jacob Fatu drags this dude out the front, starts beating him down, whatever. And then now Roman had to come back out there. We thought Roman was gonna call him off, but Roman was like, "Nah, go ahead and do it." So Jacob Fatu hit the Uso splash on the dude. Because now at this point you got security referees out there. You got freaking Adam Pearce. Of course, Adam Pearce got to come out because he got to have his nose in every goddamn thing. So here come Adam Pearce, as usual, looking all crazy, whatever. And
Yeah.
so then, Jacob and Roman is walking away, but then, of course, the crowd is always doing, the one more time chant. That's all the time, and
Yeah.
anybody like myself that be at live shows, y'all know that's a regular thing. We say one more time for every damn thing. We do one more time like almost the whole show. It's always one more time for everything. Usually they be ignoring us or whatever. So you hear the crowd going one more time, one more time. But this time they listen. Roman like, you know what? They said one more time, go one more time. And then he go back in there
Yeah.
and hit Buddy with another one. Right? So now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I fell asleep on tonight's show because I had some other stuff going on. I gotta go back and watch the rest of the show. So I gotta see what else went down. But that's crazy. But that was Roman Reigns calling out shots against the locker room. Like, look, because now I got like a domesticated trained Samoan werewolf right here in the bloodline that I can call on like just like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, now
so
I do notice he don't love it when Jay try to act like a big dog and keep him in line, and he got to call out Jay and Jimmy. So Jacob might end up bucking, despite the fact that he acknowledges the OTC. He might once again try to buck the system.
I thought that too. But after tonight, I feel like because he gave him the Ula Fala and then he acknowledged him, I feel like Roman might be manipulating Jacob. Maybe I think Jacob has went from maybe to like, oh, I don't want to be here, but I'm just doing this. I'm a man of my word. Versus now he's starting to get brainwashed by Roman. Like, hey, you know what? I'm a part of the bloodline. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm locked in. So I feel like, and also I feel like also he already said that like Jacob has respect. He's got respect for Roman, but he don't really got respect for Jay. Remember when he came in,
punk ass Jay.
Punk ass Jay. He ain't got respect for punk ass Jay. So I feel like I could see an angle where, you have Jay end up getting kicked out of there, not kicked out. Maybe like he gotta have a match against Jay where they have to settle the beef or something.
He gets demoted.
Something like that. But there's so many things you could do, and that's what I keep on saying about this bloodline, man. And people get mad because, especially the OGs out there, they get mad because when you say it, because you be like, oh, they want to talk about the end. They always say, oh, well, the NWO is the greatest storyline in wrestling. Nah, bro, the bloodline is the greatest story in wrestling, and people don't want to talk about it. But you have to look at how many other stories that the bloodline created over the years. The bloodline been going on since like 2020. You talking about like 6 years. So you got to look at how a 6 year run already with no signs of slowing down because they just came back with this new group. Then you got to look at how many stories it's created. You have to look at how many characters it's developed. You know what I mean? You got to look at like Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? And then even other people's storylines that are going on right now that don't even have nothing to do with the bloodline still gets referenced. Like if you look at the Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes storyline right now, that's over on SmackDown. That ain't even the same show, but they still make references. Like when Sami Zayn was like, hey, don't forget, Cody, when you was having all that stuff with the bloodline, I was there for you at WrestleMania. Oh, when the bloodline, they always, the references, everything, it's created storylines that are still going on. You see what I'm saying? I don't remember the NWO ever doing that. Now, I mean, the NWO was great. It was great. The NWO has its
how
history.
ironic is it? It's our 30th anniversary of the creation of the NWO, and we bringing that up. And yeah, it was brought up from the inside out when you had Kevin Nash and the late Scott Hall be a part of this group, and you end up getting Sean Waltman, and you brought in Hogan, and then they were trying to recruit Diamond Dallas Page for like a year, and of course the invasion of them taking over WCW for however long it was. It kind of felt like that with the Bloodline once they got going, but once you see it's primarily family based, hey, it's a lot better than having a whole bunch of random guys put together and not really knowing what to do with them.
Exactly. And I mean, again, NWO was great. They even had like the sub faction where they had the NWO, the red and black, and all this stuff, whatever. So NWO will always be a part of like my childhood, everybody's childhood, obviously, and it will always go down as one of the greatest factions. Like nobody, right? But nobody's taking that away. But the thing is, you also have to acknowledge where the Bloodline has taken wrestling as well. You see what I'm saying? And they're just doing things that haven't been done because, again, the NWO always stayed within the NWO. Like, that's where it stayed. Like, that was it. But then, like I said, the Bloodline, these fools creating other storylines outside of the Bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's
LA
doing
Night,
really,
you know
really well.
Huh?
Yeah, it's doing real well with what we got. Hey, what about tonight? We ended up getting a heel turn that nobody knew was gonna happen. Javon Evans jumping on to the Vision.
Who?
Javon Evans jumping to the Vision.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, damn. Damn. I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah, so apparently we're getting a heel Javon Evans now.
Gotta go check and see it. That's interesting. I don't know if I can take him seriously as a heel though. We'll see. I have to go back and watch that because I don't know. I thought they were gonna add. They were gonna add.
And they still are looking to do Maxine Dupree. They do need a female member.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know about that decision because of the fact that I feel like Javon has always been a fan favorite, and also I don't know. I don't remember him having out too much merch. You know, with them, it's about merch sales. So like if you're and that's the reason that John Cena didn't turn really for a long time is because of the fact that John Cena was selling so much merch as a face, where it's like I'm not gonna take my top merchandise guy that's selling all this, never give up and all this stuff, and I'm not gonna ruin that and make him a heel and jeopardize my merch. You know what I mean?
Now I tried to see it tonight. Unfortunately, ran into some technical issues, but based on what I saw on Facebook and on IG Live, there was a segment on tonight's episode with the Vision and Javon Evans in the ring at the same time. And it read that Javon Evans joins the Vision. I'm like, oh.
I don't know. I gotta go. I'm gonna go see. And next time we do a show, then I'll speak on that. I don't know because folks, and also folks be reaching too. Because I don't know.
Might be, yeah. Might be.
I'm gonna see because I don't see it because again, his potential to sell merch and then his star power as a face, he was already over, like big time. You know what I mean?
Well, he still is.
Right. So I don't know. We'll see on that. But then let me see. Obviously, we had Io Sky advance to the Queen of the Ring finals over Raquel Gonzalez, and then now Chad Gable. I did see that Chad Gable, Chad Gable, man. Like Chad Gable. I mean, it's basically the new Kurt Angle. I don't care what nobody say. Like if you,
He's Kurt Angle 2.0, yes.
if
Yes,
I
he's
didn't know,
Kurt Angle 2.0.
if I didn't know wrestling, and you told me like it was my first night watching wrestling ever in my life, and you told me, hey, that's that's Kurt Angle's brother, I'd be like, I believe you all day. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like this dude is like the only thing I didn't like was I don't know what's up with this new music. I'm not feeling the music. It doesn't match him. I don't know. The music was
I
not all
gotta get
that.
a chance to listen to it. I gotta get a chance to listen to it. I don't know what they've done to his music now that he's unmasked.
I don't like it sounds very generic. Like I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. But then with this booking of Rusev, he defeats Rusev tonight. But the booking, so my thing is every time I see Rusev, he's losing to somebody. So I don't know.
So he's getting squashed. He's getting squashed for being a mid card tweener, so to speak. I guess you can't book him like he once did, and he was dominant, but he never got past mid card level status. Hence why he left.
But the same thing is happening. The same thing is happening again.
Yeah. And I guess it's how much more you willing to pay for your mid card status before you get.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather see him like, and this is not at TKO. I don't know, like, but I mean, obviously, we know I'm not going to blame TKO because I'm pro TKO anyway. Everybody knows that. But what I'm saying is that, I mean, it's the same thing. You left WWE and because you were getting squashed, you come back and you're getting squashed again. So my thing is, every time I see Rusev, the only thing meaningful that he did was that Money in the Bank, and that was like we knew even with the money. I mean, it was like, oh yeah, you got Rusev and Money in the Bank, but we knew he wasn't going to win that. We knew he wasn't going to win that shit. Oh no, it wasn't Money in the Bank, but it was the Intercontinental WrestleMania match. But again, we knew that Rusev was not going to be the one to climb that ladder at WrestleMania. Come on now, you know what I mean? So even with that, okay. But every time I see this man, you lose. As soon as I saw that he was taking on Chad Gable, I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna lose because first of all, Chad Gable is coming off of this mask versus mask, and he's getting pushed to the freaking moon, strapped the rocket on his back to be the new Kurt Angle 2.0 Perk Angle. You know what I mean? So of course he's not about to let Rusev beat Perk Angle Chad Gable. Hell no. You know what I mean? I knew that wasn't gonna happen. So I'm like, why do they keep booking this man in matches that clearly he's not going to win? You know what I mean? Now, and then you would ask me, well, if you want him to start winning matches, who do you put him against? First of all, I feel like Raw is oversaturated for him. He needs to get off of Raw and go to like SmackDown, or even if I have to, I'm gonna toss his ass over on TNA or something, or TNA, hell, TNA, NXT, something, because it's.
I agree. Go to TNA because they just lost Steve Macklin. Recently, his contract expired, so they need another powerhouse.
He could resign though, right? He could resign, but I don't know.
I think he's wanting out to come to WWE.
WWE's you know what? With him. Steve Macklin would honestly right now NXT needs Steve Macklin.
Yeah.
Because NXT has gotten, and not to get off topic here, but they've gotten so dry. Because it used to be on a Tuesday, dude. Like I was racing home to catch the NXT. Now it's like, you know what? I can watch the replay. I'm gonna go to the gym first. Like I don't even care. Like, you know what I mean?
The episode last week. What the hell are we doing a male pageant for?
Dude, I don't even know what was going on last week. I was zoned out. I'll be honest, and that's when I realized like this is the last time I'm gonna watch NXT live until they give me a reason to watch live. Like obviously you still have some of the OGs there, like Lola Vice, and even people who are doing like Tatum. Tatum is doing good over there.
Well, she just dropped the title.
Well, she might be moving to the main roster.
And these call-ups
are just got called up,
But you know what though? But we can't do that though, because back in the day, we used to get frustrated. Remember back in the day when Vince was here, you know, the call-ups took like a long ass time. I'm talking about I'm talking like people was hanging out on NXT for like 2 years. And then when somebody did get called up, it was like rare. It was like, oh shit, so and so. It was a big deal. Now this motherfucker's coming out of there like every week. Like, you know what I mean? But that's a good thing because we used to complain. Everybody used to be like, I remember back in the day, he would be like, oh man, when they gonna call up Keith Lee? Oh man, when they gonna call up Adam Cole? You know what I'm saying? Like people was complaining, but now we're getting it every week. And the thing is, that we're getting it more often. The people that are actually called up are actually being successful. You can't even say, but that was the problem too. And back in the day was that people would get called up and they wouldn't do nothing. They'd be a
Yeah, they was
superstar.
Washington coming up.
But then
I
the
guess
people
you could
up
say
is like,
thanks. I guess you could say thanks for LFG for that now.
like freaking Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka, man, she a superstar, man, Intercontinental champion. You know what I mean? Come in. So people are coming up and coming up faster, but getting there and actually getting it done. So, but right now, but because of that, like Javon Evans, same thing. You know what I mean? But because of that, I think I know that it has caused a drought of some sort, a kind of like a slow burn or whatever you want to call it, in NXT. Is NXT a horrible product? No, but it's definitely not what it was about 6-7 months ago. You see what I'm saying?
No, it's not. Yeah, they gotta slow down the call up process just a little bit, slow it down.
Ethan Page doing great. Trick Williams obviously through the freaking roof.
Trick Williams is doing good. Yep.
He's doing excellent. Trick Williams is main event level. Like, what you mean? Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You better recognize while grown folks is talking down there.
I'm actually waiting for that Trick Williams and that Carmelo Hayes one-on-one main roster matchup. If it was bangers in NXT, give it to us on the main roster.
I think it's overdue. And with Carmelo Hayes, I'm not sure what is with Carmelo Hayes because Carmelo Hayes was there before everybody. And so, and then I feel like people, not feel like that's what's happening. People are being called up. People are being called up, like right now. Like they've been there for like 5 seconds and they're already in the main event and Carmelo still can't get there. And that's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But with stuff like that, that could be like internal stuff. You don't know what's going on backstage as far as like his development. We don't know. I mean, we know what we're being presented on TV, but there could be things that he needs to work on or whatever else is the case. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we don't know. We don't know. There could be a reason why. But I mean, right now he is involved in that storyline with Trick Williams and so we'll see where that goes. So maybe they're gonna use Trick, like you said, they're gonna use that old. They're gonna refuel that old feud to get him back to where he needs to be. You know what I mean?
And the I'll say the spice that's being added to it is Ricky Saints.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ricky Saints, same thing. Him as well, coming there, just got there, and now you're already in the freaking picture for the U.S. title. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? You just got there. You just got there.
Yeah.
But
and little Yachty little funny behind trying to wrestle a little bit. We could do without him, but
But the thing about NXT too now, what's also different is it's being used to funnel in talent that were already really main roster material because like people, it's kind of being used also. Just people are pretty much stopping there just so people can learn who they are. Like Ricky Saints was already like main event level over in AEW.
Well, no. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not everybody watched AEW. Not everybody knew who he was. So it was like, oh, okay, instead of just having him go straight to Raw and SmackDown, we're going to reintroduce him through NXT for a little bit. So it wasn't like he really needed to be in NXT. Same thing with Ethan Page. So a lot of these guys are just coming in, stopping through just to kind of get their feet wet and just to kind of get that reintroduction before they go to the main roster. Then you have some people that chose, like it was like Stephanie Valkyrie, like she chose to go to NXT when she could have went straight to the main roster at first. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah, like I remember you asking me about LA Knight, when he showed up, you're like, where did he come from? And if you follow NXT, if you followed Impact TNA at that time, they had him, the Hardys.
Right. He was already a big name. He was already somebody in TNA, right? But now
exactly.
I watch TNA, so I can't just have LA Knight. I have to build that. I have to rebuild that name. The same thing. You know what I mean? So that over the last 2 or 3 years, or 4 years really, it's been used as also not a launching pad to rebuild stars. You know what I mean? So that's also why people are kind of getting called up faster, because of the fact that they never really were meant to stay there for a long time in the first place. You know what I mean? But they are trying to replace. I don't know. I guess also it really just depends, because I'm just not feeling certain people, like that new guy they got from where is he from? Like New Japan or wherever, like Evil or whatever. I don't like his ass.
Yeah, yeah. He hasn't done much, but he had a match against Mason.
What's that guy? That I don't know. I'm not sure about him either. That one. So he's growing on me, I guess, a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think. I know who you're talking about, and he did his thing in a kind of match with him. Congratulations to him getting married recently. I believe he's married to Io Sky.
Oh yeah, Evil. And honestly, people got mad when I said that, but it was like, yeah, I knew about that, but like, I feel like that's why he's there, because of Io Sky.
Yeah. Give me my husband.
Not act like Io Sky, and people like, oh well, she don't got that kind of influence. Yeah, bullshit, dude. Io Sky's a mega star in the company. Io Sky is like, you have. I don't care what anybody says. There are certain talent in WWE that they have a blank check in front of them, right? Not a lot of them, but a lot of them have not a lot, maybe like 10 people have like a blank check in front of them, and Io Sky is one of them. They got a blank check. So you ain't gonna tell me with that much influence and respect that it's hard to believe that she didn't talk to somebody and was like, yeah, let's get my fiance Evil over here on NXT. Let's not act like that didn't happen. Okay, because I watched this dude and I'm like, what am I looking at? And then for you to show up, it was one thing. Had he shown up and been like, oh, okay, I'm like in the mid card, I'm up here like going after maybe like the North American champion or something. Okay, cool. You made it from New Japan and you just got signed and you trying to get your shit, you North American champion. Got it. Okay. No, this fool show up. He talk about, I'm going for the NXT title. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah. EO was on the phone. EO hopped on the phone. She did. Ain't no way you show up going for the NXT title. Come on, man. Come on. And ain't nobody never heard of you, dude. Well, I ain't never heard of him, so I ain't going to say nobody. You got the New Japan fan base. They going to come after me. So I'm talking about us mainstream fans. I got my hands up. The mainstream fans. We ain't never heard of Buddy.
But I would say this: New Japan is not a brand to sleep on if you got access to it.
No, I've watched some New Japan, and I have respect for New Japan, but I don't watch it all the time. And I had never heard a dude till he got to NXT.
Same. So, like I said, hopefully they don't misuse him, and then he gets bored and then asks for his release. Hopefully
he ain't going nowhere, man. He with Io Sky. He ain't going nowhere. Unless something happened with them, but he ain't going nowhere. But anyway, let me see what we got. And then, big one of the night. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Oba.
Did he bury the champion, Dirty Dom? Did he bury him and make him his new stepson?
You know what? I'm gonna open every show like that. I'm gonna come to this mother. Welcome to the Trail Cow Podcast. Hey man. Hey, and what's wrong with Dom Mysterio, man? Hey, you know what though? They were tripping me out for a minute because they pulled that little, that little cheating shit they do with Judgment Day. And I thought he was gonna get him. He caught him with that. He actually hit him with the 619, and then he hit that frog splash. I said, oh, he about to.
No.
You know what?
Okay, come on. Oh, no.
I wish he would have got it though, just because I know, man, folks would have been mad, boy. They would have been hot. It'd have been folks up on the internet. Here they go, TKO, ruling it. Just so, man, I wish they would have trolled everybody because I was on somebody's page like 2 weeks ago and he was giving the predictions for the King of the Ring, and they was like, oh, I think he had Dominic winning the whole thing, and then somebody commented and said, now, how he gonna do that? He ain't getting past Oba. So everybody had in their mind like, man, ain't nobody beating Oba. So that'd have been funny if Dominic had got that shit and took out Oba, man. Them folks would have rioted, boy. Them folks would have been mad tonight.
Right.
But Oba Femi,
who pointed that out? Who pointed that out that Dominic was gonna win this entire thing?
It was some creator, some influencer dude. He said that he was thinking that they might go with that because ain't nobody expecting that. So they figure they might find a way, because the Judgment Day always cheating anyway. So they find a way to cheat them. They're gonna find a way to cheat them. And this fool was trying. Though he tried the low blow, and then he went and got he done went and got the hammer from the ringside.
He's trying to get his Uncle Eddie.
They even tried to make it a handicap match. Damn, JD done ran up in there. He done chokeslammed both their asses, and it got so bad. The referee, right in front of the referee said, "You know what? I don't even care. It's a handicap match now, player." Hey, look.
Judgment Day.
He done took out both of them. Then, of course, he hit the fall from grace, and he get the 1, 2, 3, and Oba Femi. We knew, but I mean, the whole time I got Oba Femi winning the whole thing. Because who else coming from the other side? Who else could come in? From
Jay's coming in.
Jay Uso won. He won on Friday.
Right.
He won on Friday.
Yeah.
Devon Evans, he won his, I believe, with Seth Rollins.
Oh, so they got one more this Friday then? No? Yeah.
Yeah.
They got Jay Uso and Javon this Friday. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna watch that. So the winner of that gonna face Oba
Femi. Yeah.
So so you gotta go. I would make this interesting though. I go ahead and go Jay Uso and Oba Femi because now that's gonna force the bloodline to get involved. So now you got Oba Femi mixing up with the bloodline. Ooh.
Now here we go. Is there a clean finish or is there?
Nah, bloodline gotta get involved. I gotta see that.
So that means Oba gonna get he don't if he don't win and they make sure Jay wins, man.
Because now Oba Femi gonna have beef with the bloodline.
And that'll be Jay versus Cody, which we've never gotten. So I think once. And well, we'll see how that goes.
The thing is, right, and that's gonna be a whole nother thing, man. Like again, here we go back to the bloodline opening up.
Storylines you mentioned.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. See what I'm saying, bro? That's why I love this, man. I love it. Like the bloodline feeding families and generations out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? What it is. So, but then, Jules, hey, Jules, man, who you got winning King of the Ring, man? How Jules think about this?
Well, the front runner is Oba Femi. You push this man this far, and you push him to the limit, and you get him all the way here. You might as well.
Now, what about who you got winning? And I mean, everybody's saying that, right? But I feel like it's going to be a twist to this thing. But who you got for the women? I feel like I'm saying Is see, I gotta finish watching. I ain't get to see. I gotta catch up. Did Liv Morgan still up there, right? I want to see Liv Morgan get that thing though.
Well, now here's my thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. She's supposed to be the prize of the women's bracket, yes?
Who that? Who? Liv Morgan?
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, they're giving the title matches to the winner of the tournament on both brackets, right?
Well, they present the belts. It's kind of like the same. They use the belts like kind of like the NBA championship, right? Like they give you like a trophy kind of. So it's not like
Well, I'm saying the winner's supposed to get a championship match.
Oh yeah.
So why is Liv in this and she's supposed to be the prize?
She's gonna go after
on the winner's bracket.
Well, she can go after the other champion though.
Well, that means she's going after Rhea then.
She's gonna have to. No. I'll
say this. It's been a disastrous title reign for her.
Liv Morgan win. I think Charlotte gonna win because I think that's gonna reopen up things with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley though.
Well, think about it. Yeah, I see your point now because correct me if I'm wrong. It's been what 54, 55 days since WrestleMania, and she's had the championship, but no title defenses. What's the point?
Yeah, they got to give. So she got to get somebody on there. I mean, well, honestly, with somebody that big with a title on them, you can't just throw out championship matches. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it together. But we got time. Right now, the most focus is King and Queen of the Ring. So, I just read.
You could be getting a challenger now. You could be getting a challenger in Naomi. She did deliver her new bundle of joy.
He ain't even back, man. Y'all be pressed on getting these folks back, boy. Look at you, man. She can't even make it out the hospital bed. Man, come on. Hey, you ain't gonna get no damn Naomi. You're not getting that. You're not getting that till we sitting here probably in June, basically July already, because you ain't getting that, man.
Well, I mean, down the road. I'm talking about down the road.
Maybe Survivor Series.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Down the road, you still got her deal of giving up the championship.
You might not even get nothing until the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna say Royal Rumble. Earliest Survivor Series.
Right.
Earliest Survivor Series, but I'll say y'all ain't gonna see her ass till the damn Royal Rumble. And she ain't got to rush back. She got that.
No, I know.
She got that bloodline money. They got that bloodline money. Big Jim making that check. Big Jim say she at the house to the Royal. You ain't getting shit to the Royal Rumble. Talk about Naomi, man. If you don't sit down, talk about Naomi. But look, hey, this Friday, big show because then you're gonna get Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan for the final.
Yeah.
But I think something's gonna happen. I hate to say it, even though I want to see Liv Morgan go all the way, but I think Charlotte Flair gonna win. But even though I wanted Liv Morgan, but only because, like you said, she already got the championship on her. You know what I mean? But hopefully something happened and Liv do still get it though.
Well, hey, you still have Jade and her crew that could have a factor in that.
Somebody gonna help me out. Somebody gonna help me out. It's gonna be some trouble.
Yeah.
So trouble. Liv Morgan with trouble. You know what I'm saying? So what else we had, man? Hey, check it out though. They announced. They announced Sunday night main event and ATL. And
I was calling Sunday night.
They did it on Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend. I was like, on Labor Day weekend in ATL. So I was like, I think Big Ticket Truck gotta fly out. I feel like I gotta. And look, this is the only Sunday night main event ever. Because usually it's Saturday.
They have never done an event on a Sunday in a while.
Right. I mean, but just for the brand though, because it's supposed to be Saturday night main event, and now it's Sunday night main event.
Yeah. They got a good response from last summer, and of course, we banking off of what's going on right now. FIFA Cup 2026. We just had an opening match last night, so
There's a lot because that show in September. So you already at this point, you done already had the Queen of King of the Ring. Then you done already had SummerSlam. You done had SummerSlam too. So ain't no telling who's gonna be on that show. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to goddamn pack up the bags and do it big ticket trail style and head on out because you don't know who gonna be on that motherfucker. Like, cause anybody now, you might get a return at SummerSlam. You don't know what you're gonna get because it could. The landscape is open when it comes to that show. You know what I mean? And then shout out to them boys over there. The guys that ended up, I guess if you want to say they did new Wale Mania, but now they don't do just WrestleMania. They do like apparently these fools is doing shows all the time. Shout out to them boys over there at Wrestle Lit Live. Wrestle Lit Live has announced that they're gonna do basically like a Wale Mania type, another a party, like a Wrestle Lit party in Atlanta. And I don't know.
Just Labor Day weekend.
So when they did that, because I was already, the thing was now, I was already on the edge. I'm like thinking about it, man. I go out there and crash at my dad's, at my uncle's house, easy trip, go see the family and go to the show. You know what I'm saying? Go see my boy out there, Derek, Showtime, you know what I'm saying? But then when Wrestle Lit came out and said we having the party, I said, oh, I know y'all ain't doing that. I said, now you done messed up. Now it's official. Now I'm obligated. Now you done pushed me off. I was on the ledge. I was teetering on the ledge. Now you done pushed me off. You know what I'm saying? When they said that.
So how do you boys get down, homie?
No, they get down, bro. It's like Wale Mania. So pretty much what happened because Wale was doing the Wale Mania once a year at WrestleMania. He didn't do it this year because he was on tour, and I don't know if he ever gonna.
Oh, I know Wale. I know who he is. I didn't know he was doing something with wrestling.
Oh yeah, Wale Mania. That's what we always talk about every year in the group chat when me and Grice and them were talking about getting there early and going. Yeah, he was the one that was throwing the Wale Mania parties.
Okay.
But the thing is this year he didn't do it because he was on tour. I don't know if he ever coming back. Then I'm hearing he might stop doing it anyway. But so this thing called Wrestle Lit, these guys started taking over and they did the party instead. And so basically they rent a venue out and it's like you can go in there. It's basically like a nightclub, You go in there, you can get it's music, DJ. You can go in there and get drinks, whatever, and it's a bunch of wrestling fans. So whatever event it is, like WrestleMania or whatever, all the wrestling fans show up after the show. Like I don't know what day they're gonna do it on. They probably either gonna do it. Maybe they might probably do it like I could see them doing it like on a Saturday before the show. But like this time, normally on WrestleMania weekend, they do it like on the Thursday or Friday on WrestleMania weekend. You know what I mean? So that's why you want to get in town early if you want to go, because you're going to have to get there so you can go to the party, whatever. So the thing is, all the fans show up and all the wrestlers be showing up too. Like everybody, like this year I went, bro, they had like Kevin Knight was up in that joint, like everybody, AEW, TNA, like Godfather, Matt Riddle was up in that joint. Everybody like was up in that joint. Like AJ Francis up in that joint. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and so they doing it again. They had already announced they're going to do SummerSlam too. So they doing a SummerSlam. See, but that's what make them different because see, Wale would only do one a year. And that's what made it special. Okay, it was Wale Mania, one a year. And if you wanted to go, you had to go to WrestleMania. Wherever WrestleMania was, he would go. Like I went to the one in Dallas. I went to the one in Philly. We ain't even gonna talk about Philly. Skip past that bullshit. But I went to the one in Philly.
I hate Philly that hard. Damn.
But, I done got in a bad mood bringing up Philly. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm saying, but I went to that one, and then the one in obviously the one that had the last. So not this year in Vegas, but the first he did that, but that's the last one. So I've been to at least like 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. And then this year, like I said, he didn't do it. But I went to the Wrestle Lit one this year, and that shit was hard. But you had like Leo Rush up in there, Chris Bay. Leo Rush was up in there performing music, bro. He did a whole concert up in there. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, so now I don't know who's gonna all be at this one, but I mean it's gonna be in Atlanta. So I mean, that's gonna be a nice little, and of course
I told you Atlanta got some blood deep talented wrestlers in the A training, dog.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I ain't no telling who's gonna be at this one because it's in Atlanta, and people, whatever. So when they said Wrestle Lit gonna have a party, that was enough for me because I was already thinking about it because I was like, okay, it's Labor Day weekend, I can go see the family because they already kind of mad at me because I was supposed to go with them to Orlando for the 4th of July, but now I'm heading out to Vegas for the 4th of July, so they was already. So I said, I can go see the family, I can do the Labor Day, and I can go to the show. And it's it's easy for me, right? But then when Wrestle Lit said I was like, oh, now y'all go on, pack the bag, go on, pack it up. Now I'm saying they got Wrestle Lit coming back, yeah, because they did that thing. It was just like Wale Mania. The only difference was it wasn't called Wale Mania, but Wrestle Lit is the new Wale Mania. And like I said, what make them different is Wale did it once a year. So if you miss Mania, that was it. But no, these dudes be popping up with multiple parties all year. So they do one at SummerSlam. They got one in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I talked to them online, but he said, but I don't know. They might change their mind. I don't know. They probably won't. But he said that he ain't gonna do Saudi though. They ain't, man. Them folks saying, y'all scared of that Saudi Arabia, boy. Y'all ain't trying to do it.
Hey, everybody got to be scared of the Middle East. I try to tell you, bro, it ain't for the faint of heart, man.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I might have to throw me something then. Fuck it, we coming out, we doing something. We doing Trail Mania inside. We gonna do something. I'm gonna have to find me some investors or find out how to set it up or something and network with somebody. Like, hey, man, look, I'm trying to set, but they gonna have something. I mean, maybe not them. But it's Saudi Arabia. Somebody gonna have something.
Oh
like
I'm quite sure
somebody
gonna
do
have
something.
a big party going on.
Listen, I'm in the building because look. I done flew 20 hours. Look, I'm there the whole week. I'm there before they get there. Look, I'm in the streets. I got my ear to the ground. Somebody gonna put me in somewhere. Look, what Denzel said. I'm leaving here with something. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that. I'm leaving here with something. So. But yeah, man, shout out to them. So I'm excited for that. Coming back to the ATL for that show. I just came back from I just did Santino Bros. Santino Bros had a show here in Cali this past Friday. That was a great show. I had a great time. And they're actually going to be doing what's called the LA Rumble. That's going to be in Azusa. I might not be saying that. If I'm not saying the name of the city right, y'all don't beat me up. But Azusa, California, they're going to be back again for the LA Rumble. They're going to be crowning the Santino Bros World Champion. So I'm definitely, matter of fact, right after I get off this show, because I keep forgetting, I need to buy my ticket. Because, you know what I'm saying, only ringside only for, big ticket truck, baby. You know what I'm saying? Catch me ringside. That's how I do it, But so I got to grab that because I ain't sitting nowhere else. Y'all know that. So,
Well, hashtag catch you at ringside. There you go.
Right. So make sure y'all get on there and get that, especially if y'all want to sit ringside. But those be going fast. So yeah, we doing all that. I got a couple shows. I got like in July, my next show. I gotta leave. So that's another thing, y'all. Before we get off here, I want to let y'all know that I am taking a break from the show because I do have military obligations, work obligations. You got to go to school. You know what I mean? Even though I probably could get a few shows off out there, we're gonna take a break and but we're gonna catch y'all again in about maybe like July time frame. Catch y'all again. I do have a pod that I'm trying to put together. And July 11th, Rodeo Pro Wrestling. They invited me back out, so I think I'll be out there ringside. They're gonna set me up a little spot over there. We're gonna be doing some pod over there. We're gonna be trying to get some hot interviews with some wrestlers, some upcoming indie wrestlers. So stay tuned for that. We're coming on that, trying to put that together as well. So we got a lot of big things coming up in July. And of course, the Big Ticket Trail Tour, like I said, baby, you know, like I got it going on. I got also July 7th, got a show July 7th in Long Beach. I forgot the name of the damn show, but I know they got a lot of people on there. They got like Bandito on that thing. I think Brian Cage, the Good Brothers. I got ringside to that, so I know I got some content coming for y'all in July. You know what I mean?
Down here in Atlanta, we got plenty coming up.
Oh yeah, what you got? I know you got something out there.
But shit, July 18th we got one. I just posted it in the group. DWA Dynamic Wrestling Association, July 18th.
Okay.
If you want to follow us on YouTube, you can do so. For those that want to see what we about, and then there's one called Blood and Honey. This is
I like that.
Yeah, you all right.
This is a hardcore-esque wrestling show. I believe they'll be going on YouTube Live as well. You can follow them, Blood and Honey ACL, on Instagram, on Facebook. They got a good card coming up on June 27th. That's a Saturday. So, and then there is one FW. They have plenty coming up throughout the state of Georgia. Catch it anywhere in your area that you can. One FW Wrestling. They put on pretty good too.
Okay. We got a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, all y'all listening, man, even if obviously not everybody is in, you know, California or Atlanta, but I'm telling you right now, like it's shows going on all over. I seen some shows popping up in my news feed. If you're listening, if you're out in Texas, I mean, go on your Instagram. Because I had somebody inbox me and ask me, how do y'all be, you know, finding these shows? And I mean, honestly, for me, like I said, I wasn't even into indie shows like that. But for me, I had, you know, met some indie wrestlers at AEW Dynamite some months back that invited me to one. And after that one, I started networking and people telling me, hey, man, go follow this account or go check out this page. We got this show coming up. And now I'm kind of locked in the community where I know, because once you go to one show, like I guarantee you, like I didn't even know about this show on this Thursday. Because if you go to my page, I have my Big Ticket Trail Tour dates of every show that I'm going to be at. So if you are in the California area, go to my page, go check out that, and it's going to show you. I have all the shows and dates I'm going to be at that's happening in California. And you know, and it's listed. But if not, same thing. When you go to one of these shows in your area, somebody's going to tell you, hey, oh man, we got a show coming up Monday or whatever, Tuesday, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get locked in, you kind of just start flowing, because now constantly somebody's giving you a flyer. Somebody's telling you, hey man, go follow my Instagram. I wrestle for these guys. We got a show coming up next Saturday. And before you know it, you locked in with like I only been into this for like a couple of months, and I'm locked in with like 6 different promotions.
Like, what I tell you, network makes dream work, my boy. Did I not? There you go.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Santino Bros, freaking Rodeo Pro Wrestling. Shout out to my boy Showdown Mordo, man. He got a show. He's gonna be in the main event, I think, on July 11th. I'm gonna be at that show July 11th. You know what I mean? So yeah, like once you get into the community and everybody learns who you are, everybody starts to follow you on Instagram. People inbox me now. They be like, hey, we got a show. If you got time next Sunday, man, come out. We got a show. Like, yo, here go the link. Go get the tickets. You know what I mean? And most times, like, again, everybody know I said ringside. The ringside seats be going for like 45, 60. It don't really be a lot of money. And y'all see how close. I mean, I'll be right there. Like, now, I ain't gonna lie. Like, now, this one in, obviously for your higher end shows, like the one in Long Beach, that's got a lot of top. Like that thing got like Brian Cage, like I said, Brian Cage, Good Brothers, all those dudes. They got Tessa Blanchard on that show. There's a lot of big names on that show. So stuff like that, yeah, ringside gonna be hitting you for like 85 to 100 because of the people that's on the show. But that still ain't nothing, bro. I'm ringside for like $100. Like you got, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good time. And then you get the network with everybody again. And again, when you go to that show, you probably gonna get invited to another show. Are they gonna announce another show you ain't even know about? So now you go into that. Like just in July alone, I'm going to like 5 or 6 shows. And these are back-to-back. July 24th, you got SmackDown in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? July 25th, you got another house show in Bakersfield. You got a house show the next night in Stockton. The next night, you got Raw in LA, Intuit Dome. You know what I'm saying? Like just before that, I told you already, you got July 11th. I'm at the Rodeo Pro Show, July 11th. July 7th, I'm at the freaking Long Beach at the whatever. I keep forgetting what the name of this company is. Like I said, that's the one I just told you about. That's got all the big names on it. So again, once you start going to all these shows, everything kind of flows. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
As a matter of fact, I forgot one coming up, brother. I forgot. Shout out to Ring of Honor Wrestling. They've got a televised match on their website for ringofhonor.com that is also a YouTube channel. Tony Nese will be challenging having a match with AR Fox on this upcoming episode.
Dang, I ain't seen him in a minute, Tony Nese.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in a minute. Tony, you know what? GCW coming out here too, but man, see, I'm kind of mad. Well, I got this stupid at. Well, I ain't gonna say stupid because I wanted to go to. I've been trying to get in here for a long time, but I got this school, man. I'm gonna be out of town this week, starting next weekend. But man, we gonna get GCW, but I ain't gonna be able to go to that. And then we also getting San Jose getting the Forbidden Door, man. I was like, damn, bro, because I'm telling you, I would have pulled up on Forbidden Door, but you know, I would have pulled up on Forbidden Door.
I'll tell you from experience
that
about
man be in a suite somewhere.
Oh, you already know. With the hotel. The hotel.
It was dope.
I gotta make it a 2-day trip because I gotta go shopping. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it's cool. I missed that one. But like I said, I got like when I come back, I got Vegas for the 4th. Then when I leave, I'm leaving Vegas early after the 4th, just so I can make it out to the July 7th show in Long Beach, so I can make that show. So I got like plenty of stuff going down even after all that, and we keep getting shit. We keep on getting shit. I think we gonna mess around. We gonna get something else because they try to gatekeep. Because right now nobody knows where they gonna have Survivor Series. They ain't talking about the Rumble. They won't drop no locations. I'm like, I know one of them just got to be California.
Oh yeah. Oh, well,
I feel it tingling in my fingers.
Oh, you mentioned dropping location, right?
Yeah.
How ironic you did. We were supposed to have Money in the Bank. What?
No, but that's in October. That's in October in New Orleans.
October 10th.
Right, now it's in October. It was going to be the same week as Sunday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
And then they changed it. So something going on in Louisiana where WWE got to pivot 3 times.
No, they moved it because they wanted to do the Sunday Night Main Event.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Labor Day. Was it Memorial Day or Labor Day?
Yeah, Labor Day weekend. Yeah, Memorial Day's already came and gone.
Right. So I just feel like, they moved it for whatever reason. But what I was gonna say is, no. Now what I did hear, they might be looking at, nah, man, don't do this. Don't y'all play with my emotions like that, because they was talking about the Royal Rumble, talking about out there in Miami. I was like, all right now. All right, don't do that. Don't do that.
Dolphins? Hey, why not? Why not? Shit.
Don't, man. Listen, boy, you talking about I'm packing them bags up. I'm going to have to go ahead. Hey, look, I'm going to have to go and get that on location package. I'm going to have to go and get.
Oh, yeah, you club WWE, my boy. I forgot about that.
I'm going to have to go ahead from Miami. Oh man, I'm in trouble, boy. I'm in trouble, boy. I'm in trouble. Hey, look, when that Liv Morgan song, trouble, trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna have to go get the whole package. Give me the gold package. Sign me up. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, that's gonna be crazy. But I don't know about the weather though, but January weather though in Miami, I don't know.
Oh, it's warm in January in Miami.
But you know, I done been in Cali so long. You know, I'm tapped out with the rest of the world. I don't even be care. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I think it'll be. I mean, you're right. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for January, right? It'll be good if they do it for January. It'll work. It'll work for weather. I feel like. But yeah, they have it. They keeping now. What I did hear for WrestleMania the year after this one, Nashville for 20.
Oh yeah, because they already booking for the Super Bowl too, bro.
What, Nashville?
Yes.
Oh,
they're going into the heart of downtown.
They get WrestleMania and a Super Bowl.
Damn right. And I'm gonna tell you, we went to Nashville for my cousin, who was on the verge of getting picked up by an NFL team. And I'm gonna tell you, downtown Nashville is about as live as Bourbon Street.
Oh, I believe that.
It's a move and a vibe, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
My dad and my uncle are always going down there. You know, they be sneaking down there from ATL. You know, so yeah, I believe that. So look, they do that.
It's a vibe about like everybody. When I went to Vanderbilt University to check out the game, we were leaving. I'm talking about the streets was wide open with folks.
Now see, you know what I'm saying, it's trouble. It's trouble for your boy. It's trouble for your boy. It's trouble for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
We made it out alive. That's all that matters.
You know, Julian now, he want them to go down there to Arizona. You already know. They might do Arizona though. They might do Arizona, honestly, bro, because you can put a WrestleMania up in that Arizona stadium.
Well, you haven't had one since 26.
Yeah, so they might try to put Arizona for 2029. Shit. What you think, Jules? WrestleMania in Arizona? Is he even with us? I think he on the phone. You know, this whole show, he been on the phone with his girl and shit. Look out, he gone. Look out.
Don't do your man like that, dog.
Look. Hey, Julian.
Yeah.
You what about WrestleMania in Arizona?
So yeah, the last WrestleMania there was, of course, 2026. That was the streak versus the career. So that was a minute ago. So when you say they do for another WrestleMania, yeah, we do for another WrestleMania. And another Royal Rumble too, as well, if you want to be technical, because that was back in 2019. They did the Royal Rumble. So yeah, hopefully, technically, and we do for another. Did they have some? Have they done the SummerSlam here? I don't think they have done the SummerSlam.
I don't recall. Of all the locations I've looked up, I don't recall a SummerSlam in Atlanta nor Arizona.
Well, Atlanta, if anything, I think Atlanta should definitely get it.
It's the only one we haven't gotten. We've done the Rumble twice, Survivor Series once, Mania once. We've never gotten a SummerSlam.
Yeah, they need something because they haven't even used that Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and I keep
wondering.
Hold up.
For what? We're doing it for the World Cup right now.
Right. And I keep wondering, I'm like, okay, when is the WrestleMania gonna come here? Or
It's probably gonna have to come for Atlanta again after we host March Madness and the Final Four.
right.
Because we already got that booked up with the SEC championship and possibly another national championship.
Hmm.
So
Or they
Atlanta
could
knows
just,
what it's doing.
or they could just have it at the, or they could just have it at the White House. No.
What?
Hey, well,
Why not?
DC.
Hey, hold on now. Hold on, no.
Why not?
Hey, no, hold on. Hold on, bro. I gotta end this stream. We're gonna do a part 2 right quick. I'm gonna end the stream and bring us right back. Make sure y'all jump on part 2. We about to jump into the UFC Freedom 250 for y'all real quick for a good 20-30 minutes here. Make sure y'all tap into part 2. The trail count coming right back to y'all. So tap into part 2, y'all. Tap in part 2. We're gonna get y'all. Hold on here. We're gonna see you on the other side. Hold on. Oh man.